Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, I guess. I don't know if I'm ever gonna upload this video. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this video, but I just wanted to make it because the situation is so fresh in my mind, and I just thought it would be like a decent video idea to make, which is not the smartest idea I've ever had, just considering why exactly I'm even talking about this in the first place. But here we are. So yeah, so basically it all started off about a month ago, a month and a half ago, I guess you could say. I made a funny video in school interviews, interviewing people. Well, actually, it wasn't really people. It was just one kid. I don't know whether or not I should say his name, but I'll just say it anyway. I was interviewing Declan, which is I consider him my friend, right? I had no idea. I honestly still don't know. But apparently he has special needs. The only thing I knew that he had, which was obvious, is that he had a speech impediment. Other than that, I didn't know anything was apparently wrong with him, but I still don't know. But anyway, we made a funny video asking him if he wiped his butt, which is just obviously a joke. Yeah, but we made a funny video interviewing him, and he was cool with it. He was totally fine with it. I asked him for permission and everything, obviously, I did all that. I asked him for permission. He was totally cool with it. Yeah, every day, pretty much every day after that, he asked me whether or not we were gonna do another interview. And then after that, I was kind of just like, nah, I don't really want to do one. I just wasn't really in the mood. Yeah, well, anyway, here comes about, I don't know exactly, a little while after I uploaded it. I don't know exactly when it was, but I had deleted the video just because I knew someone was gonna take it the wrong way, and it was just a matter of time before someone actually did. But yeah, so I don't know. I think I deleted it off my Instagram, but I'm pretty sure I still had it on my TikTok when this girl hits me up on Snapchat, which I have had experience with her in the past. She is 3 or 4 years older than me, I think. Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much about her, but she did not like the video, and she thought that I was trying to make fun of him and all this stuff, and that's honestly just not what I was doing. It was just a funny video, you know what I mean? I guess to the outsider perspective, that's exactly what someone's gonna go to and what someone's gonna think, but that's just not the truth. And yeah, well, that happened. She texted me. She was super upset about it, which is it's understandable. I totally get why she was. I think that she overreacted. She told me that she was gonna tell the school authorities, and obviously, since Declan thought it was okay, Declan didn't care. Declan is my friend. I was just like, okay. I don't know if I would consider this stupid, but I was like, okay, go ahead and tell them, because what's the worst that can happen, right? Basically, I would just be like, Declan's fine with it. It's whatever. But around a little while after, 2 weeks after, I think she finally sent it in the school Friday, which today is Monday. So obviously I didn't get in trouble until today, because the principal saw it when she was at home. Both of the principal's assistant and the main principal or whatever saw it. So they both saw it, and they were both talking about it. And yeah, and mind you, I've never been to the principal's office. I have a clean record. I've never gotten a detention. I have never gotten a suspension. I have never been to the principal's office ever. But today, while I'm in math class, well, the first thing that happened was I usually go to my teacher for study hall. She's the gifted teacher at my school. I go to my teacher for study hall, and she's like, she had a classroom full of kids. She was doing something with them, so I was like, hey, is it okay if I just go to my other teacher's classroom for this study hall period? And she was like, yeah, it's fine. And then for a second she was like, hey, wait a minute. And she like pulled me aside for a second. She was like, I heard you weren't being nice to someone or something. And mind you, again, this video was created nearly 2 months ago, right? So I like legitimately have no idea what she's talking about when she says this, and I'm just like, what? I'm like, what are you talking about? And then she wouldn't tell me, and she was like, and then I was like, no, seriously, I really do not know, can you just tell me? And I was like, who said that? Because I'm figuring a student told her that. But yeah, that wasn't the issue. That wasn't the answer. I don't even know. But yeah, so then next period I have math class, which is where the video was filmed, the only class I actually have with him. And yeah, next class is math class. Around a little way through, me along with my friend and my other friend, I'm just not even, I don't know if it's smart for me to not say names, but I'm just not gonna say them because it really doesn't add much to the story. But yeah, me, my friend, my other friend, and I all got called down to the office. And from the period before, just from my teacher saying that and me thinking about it, I kind of already concluded what it was about. But yeah, we got called down. The assistant principal like came to our room and like got us. She was like, give me your phone. So we had to give her our phones, which like the assistant principal is the one that like has to handle all this stuff, by the way, just so everyone knows. So I wasn't dealing with the main principal at all. But yeah, the assistant principal, she's like, give me your guys' phones, all this stuff. So we give her phones. My friend that is my one friend is he's really confused and he's questioning what's happening, because same thing with me, like I wouldn't have known either, honestly. I probably would have been quicker to find out than him, just from me rethinking stuff. But yeah, she asked for our phones. We start walking down to the office, because in her mind she thinks that we filmed this video on Friday and someone found it and sent it to her on Friday when it happened. But that just wasn't the case at all. And yeah, so we go down to her office. She has to read us this thing. It's big, long, like, no, it's not very long, but she's obligated or whatever to read us a paper. She's talking about, well, first off, she shows us the video. So she shows us the video, and my one friend, of course, has to look at me and start laughing. So then I'm over here laughing. I didn't laugh super hard, but I did laugh. I just remember that. Because it was a funny video, like, regardless, whether or not whoever thought it was not funny, it was a funny video in someone that's my age's eyes, or someone that is one of my friends that knows it's not meant to be rude or demeaning or whatever the people said. But yeah, so I just instinctively like remember watching the video. Then she's like, guys, this is a suspendable matter, and I'm over here like never even been to a principal's office, and I'm like just kind of confused and stuff. I don't really know what's going on. And she's like, how about I show you your guys' parents and all this stuff? And I'm like, my mom and my parents have already seen the video. Like, my parents are well aware of my channel and all this stuff. Like, thank God it wasn't even on my YouTube. It was just a separate video that someone saw. That someone sent her. But yeah, she told us it was a suspendable offense and all this stuff, and we were all just kind of like, okay, like, couldn't really do anything. She didn't really give us much time for conversation or for debate. But yeah, then afterwards she split us up, and I thought she was gonna have individual. Okay, wait, actually no. Go back a minute. Then she was asking who filmed the video. So then the person that filmed the video, we had to call him down, which at first I wasn't even gonna say his name, but then she asked me twice, so I just said his name. I was just gonna be honest. And because like he didn't even do anything, right? I just asked him, hey, can you film this for me for a second? And then so he did, obviously, and then shortly later he has to come down, and then he ends up getting a suspension too, a 1-day suspension, which is just wrong in my opinion. I don't really think I deserved what I got either, but obviously someone was upset, and the principal was trying to make that upset person happy. But yeah, anyway, we called on the person that was videoing, and they unfortunately also got a suspension. So the thing that really gets me is, like, I don't think that any of us really deserved it, other than maybe my one friend. But even at that, I don't think that they deserved a suspension for it, especially a 3-day suspension. But yeah, the one thing that really is just really, that's just really annoying. But yeah, the person that filmed it got in trouble too. Whoever sent it was definitely, the person who sent it, who I think sent it at least, definitely went over like the student handbook and stuff, and the rule book and the code of conduct and all that stuff, just to basically get me in trouble, which isn't going to teach me much, because during my suspension I get full credit for all the work I do, so it's basically just nothing. I just get to stay home and I guess be on my PC. My parents weren't really too bothered by it. Like I said, they were well aware of the video. It was just kind of a matter of time before someone got mad at it, even though, like, it just is what it is. Like, you don't have to watch my content. But yeah, and I did delete the video. I'm not saying it was right, but I'm not saying it was wrong either, because it wasn't. But yeah, a lot of stuff happened. We're all separated. We all get separated, and we all think that we're supposed to be having conversations with the assistant principal, but none of us actually end up doing so so none of us actually ended up having a conversation with her until I was actually the first one, because obviously I was the one behind this. So she had called my mom. I don't know if she called the other people's parents, but my mom did come in, and we sat down and talked about it. But yeah, we were all separated, and I was in this one guidance counselor's room. I'm pretty sure. I think he's a guidance counselor. I've honestly never really seen him in the building, but I was in his room, and then he had a student coming in. So the assistant principal's room was open. Was the only room that was open. So he just asked me to step in there for a minute, and then I, just being the type of person I am, I was curious, and I asked her. I was just like, I was being nice. I wasn't upset. I wasn't being rude or anything. I was just kind of confused. I was like, so I'm confused. Like, I thought we were gonna be talking to you about this stuff, or are we all just gonna wait here until the day's over? And then she was basically like, well, what do you want to know? And then I just talked to her about, like, so there's no way, like, I'm getting out of this, like, I don't think this is right, and all this stuff. Yeah, but I just kind of had a conversation like that, because the thing is the only reason I'm even making this video or anything like that is because it's so dumb. Like, I didn't do something to the point where, like, making this video is dumb, if that makes sense. Like, it's not like I was actually completely and totally in the wrong, and I'm just being a stupid kid trying to, like, I don't know, put backlash on my school or something. That's not what I'm doing. It's just because it's so dumb. The kid that was in the video didn't care. If it was anyone else, no one would have mattered, but since he has an apparent since he apparently has special needs, which none of us knew that, like, and the kid, like, he talks to us, we all consider him our friends, but yeah, it's just, the situation just kind of messed up, and it's my first suspension, it's my first detention, it's my first anything ever, but yeah, anyway, so after we're all chilling in our own rooms, I speak to her, I talk to her about it, we have a conversation, I ask her questions, she just answers my questions. I even asked if he could come down to, like, basically prove it to her, but she wouldn't let me. I asked her many times, she wouldn't let me. I think it's because whoever sent it just wanted us to be suspended, because I don't know, they didn't think it was right, and that's just, people are just people. But yeah, she wouldn't let me bring him down, because I don't know, who knows why, but I have a good feeling that it's because she knows that he would have just been on my side about it either way. But yeah, my mom came in, we had a long conversation about it. It was really irritating knowing that, like, I wasn't really in the wrong, but I wasn't gonna get my way either. Like, even my mom thought it wasn't the smartest. It wasn't really the smartest decision, or, like, it was just kind of, I don't know, weird. But yeah. So anyway, we left the school, went back home, talked to my dad about it. My dad didn't really mind either. He just wanted to tell me about what people are gonna think, like, people are always gonna have an opinion and stuff like that, and that you just need to learn how to control it. I'm just never ever gonna film on school grounds again, no matter what it is, because if it was anywhere else, even the principal said that if it was anywhere else, it would have been a big deal. They technically can't get me in trouble for it, and also that they can't get me in trouble for it. And she also, yeah, they can't get me in trouble for it, and also that she kind of had to, you know, be that way about it, because it was on school grounds and someone reached out to her about it. But yeah, that's basically the sum of it all. But yeah, then once I got home, Declan, the person that was apparently, like, demeaned or made fun of or humiliated, whatever whoever just sent it in and chose to be that way about it. Yeah, he was like that's BS. He didn't think that we deserved it either. He was completely on my side about it. He's cool, we're cool. We never weren't cool. We never were trying to make fun of him. And that's just why it gets on my nerves. That's why I'm making this video. Yeah, but yep. So I don't got school tomorrow. I don't have school tomorrow or Wednesday. Today is Monday. But yeah. So I guess I'm gonna get my 2 days off. I'm probably gonna do my schoolwork with my 2 days off, and yeah, go back to school, a delinquent or something. Alright, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of blinking right now, guys. So if I missed anything, I'll probably add it in at the end, like later on. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, I guess. Tuning in. I just recorded for 20 minutes. I think that's the longest I've ever just talked. It was something that really like got to me, I guess, if that makes sense, because I don't think I was in the wrong. So I was able to just seriously talk about it for that long time. So thanks for listening if you have listened all this way, and I'll see you guys later.
I just got so much. Look. I got
Yes,
back.
sir.
Oh my god, let's go.
We got
Let's
a
go.
storm. Oh, I got the kill too. Let's go. We got 20 kills.